jerningam here. It says inmates attack prison officers during an 8-hour rampage. So I think this is in the UK. It's bound to be. And yeah. This is how crazy the prisons can be in the UK. If you Americans or anybody else from any other country's not been here. I mean, it looks like the UK. It looks like the prison officer is trying to calm things down with the inmates. And apparently this is a long rampage on CCTV. This is like 3 days ago in the UK prisons. So what on earth is going on? I don't know. Unless they said something to the prisoners and they didn't like it, or they were provoking them, or the prisoners were provoking the screws what were in there. You know, the police are in there. But you can see here there's a lot of things getting set on fire and things. They're chucking chairs on the cooker and things. Yep. It's dangerous to put a chair in a cooker as it is. I'm sorry there's no volume for this short video, but we can sort of see what's going on and watch what's going on. The chair's cooking on the cooker. The prisoner's laughing because of the chair and the cooker. Surely they've got enough staff to stop the violence, but unless they have to go somewhere else. Then I notice the chair over this side. See where I'm pointing with my finger? The chair is on the cooker. See? Down that side. The chair. And it's burning on the cooker. But no one's stopping the chair. They need a fire extinguisher to put it out. There you go. They must be shooting tear gas. Shields are coming in. Bloody hell, there's a lot of police. Fucking hell. Oh, he's fell. This world can be very crazy at times. This is what's happened in the Daily Mail as well. I'm not sure what the story is about it. Carry on leaving Boris Johnson Tory. Lunch has been. What that's all bloody about, guys. Haven't got a clue. This world has gone very, very crazy all of a sudden. I mean, you get this as well. EU Commissioner speaks.
There was an issue in Poland where false reports by Sputnik, which, let's be polite, let's call it a pro-Kremlin outlet, were circulated that the EU had made Poland poorer than it was under communism. And another story they were running, that President Macron wants to expel some current member states from the EU.
It'd be nice if the UK would get its own country back and own borders, but there we are.
Redundant.
seems to be
Another example
all us British people have to wait a long time, like most people.
was, use of fake accounts, Twitter accounts that is linked to Russia, and of at the same time a pro-Russian Facebook group to push an old report, 2016 report by the Casillon think tank, claiming that the EU has Nazi roots, and that was accelerated and spread widely in the run-up to the elections. It's that kind of thing that we need to look at. Now, there's a longer list of examples that's been published by East Stratcom on the 28th of May. You'll find some other quite striking examples there.
That was a pretty short video.
Ago, terrorists were getting ready to carry out their plan to murder a police officer.
So this is police insurance plans movement on bombers east Belfast.
By transporting and then placing a bomb under a vehicle in a built-up area, these terrorists put the lives of that officer, his family, his neighbours.
Talking about Northern Ireland bombs and things.
Serious risk. I have previously appealed for information in relation to two vehicles which are important to my investigation. Those vehicles are a green Skoda Octavia 01D 78089 and a silver Saab 95 NFZ 3216. I believe these vehicles were used to plant that bomb under the officer's car, and it's important that I trace their whereabouts on the night of Friday the 31st of May through into the early hours of Saturday the 1st of June. We know that the Skoda travelled along the M1 from the Lurgan direction towards Belfast after 10 p.m. that evening. And I'm releasing new CCTV today which shows the two cars coming into East Belfast at 8 minutes past midnight. I know then that both cars travelled along the Newtonards Road at the same time back towards the police officer's house in East Belfast at 26 minutes past 1. And this is when I believe they planted the bomb. On the CCTV, you can see two cars travelling back along the Newtonards Road towards Belfast city centre at 01:33 hours. I believe that the terrorists had already planted the bomb by this time, and they were in the process of fleeing the scene. As you know, shortly after this time, around 10 to 2, these two cars were found on fire in the Etna Drive area of North Belfast. However, there is a period of over an hour where these two vehicles are unaccounted for, and I want to know where they were. Our investigations indicate that both of these vehicles remained in East Belfast, in and around Lower Newtonards Road, Mersey Street, Sydenham, Short Strand, Albert Bridge Road, Beersbridge Road areas. Did you see them? This was a Friday night, and East Belfast will have been busy. So if you're out in the area, I'm asking you to check your photos on your phone, check your dash cam, check your CCTV. And if you have any pictures that may be relevant, please get in touch. Violent dissident Republicans have already demonstrated that they don't care who they hurt, and they don't care who they kill. Nor do they listen to the overwhelming wishes and voice of our communities. They're simply anti-peace and anti-democracy. Their reckless violence cannot be allowed to continue. And my appeal to the public today is please support me, support my investigation team, help me identify the people involved so that we can stop them from harming our communities in the future. Thank you.
Well, goes to show It's a sore chest. I like it getting a sore chest all of a sudden. This was in the Mail as well. Breakout down in tears, speaking about Justice Festival. It was a Korean psychologist. She's not speaking English, but the subtitles at the bottom of the screen as well. Because something's obviously happened with this woman. I don't know what it is. She seems very distressed anyway. Spoke fears and people. That's what she's saying in her language subtitles. Sometimes the world is not a very nice place, guys. It could be better, but it's what we live in and what we see and what we hear and breathe and talk about in the world. And this guy gets on my nerves, Jeremy Corbyn, Labour Party, Conservatives I prefer, with Theresa May in there. But she's left the thing now. This is Jeremy Corbyn 3 days ago.
The legacy of her government is one of failure. They claimed they would tackle burning injustices.
Jeremy Corbyn wants to stay in the EU.
Their benefits were safe. Now they're taking away the TV licenses for the over 75s. They promised action. They promised action on Grenfell 2 years on. There is still flammable cladding on thousands of homes across this country. They promised a northern powerhouse. They failed to deliver it. And every northern newspaper is campaigning for this government to power up the north. They promised net zero by 2050, yet they failed on renewables and are missing Mr.
The right honourable gentleman won't be shouted down. It isn't going to happen. Don't waste your breath. It's not productive. It's terribly boring. Jeremy Corbyn!
Mr. Speaker, they promised net zero by 2050, yet they failed on renewables and are missing their climate change targets.
I wish Jeremy Corbyn would get the sack. He's annoying, I think, in my opinion. Some people may like Jeremy Corbyn in the Parliament politics. I don't.
Industry, the steel industry, or the renewables industry. Which is it?
I'd like to leave the EU, would be nice.
Can I just say to the right honourable gentleman, he can pose for his YouTube clip as much as he likes.
And then you have Theresa May trying to get us out of the European Union. It doesn't work, does it? You know what I mean? It just goes around in a circle. You know, I'm hoping we're going to be leaving the European Union at the 31st of October, Halloween. Or we'll be staying. But most people don't follow politics, so I can respect that. But I like to know what's going on in my own country, as most people. So, yeah. I'm going to try and figure out where's... trying to find other things on this YouTube that I can actually show. Right, so... message from the chief. So this must be an American police.
Good afternoon. Many of you have seen the videos from May 27th where our Phoenix police officer made contact with a family. I, like you, am disturbed by the language and the actions of our officer. I assure you that this incident is not representative of the majority of Phoenix police officers who serve this city. I do want you to know that I expect our employees to maintain their professionalism and proper training at all times. As soon as I was aware of the video, I began an immediate internal investigation. Now, I wish investigations could be handled instantly, but each one takes time and deserves the due diligence before we can discuss specific details. For those of you who have made public comments and have contacted me personally about the video, I get it. Your concerns are also my concerns. With that said, I stand by my commitment of transparency and accountability as we continue to complete this internal investigation. I also stand behind and with the thousands of men and women who faithfully serve and protect our community day in and day out. Thank you for listening.
Well, one would say to me, interesting things happen in this world sometimes. Just checking to see what else I can show on this video. Don't think I can find anything else, but just thinking, guys, of all sorts of stuff. As you guys know, this a lot of people died in the Grenfell Tower Flats attack with the cladding in London a few years ago. So this is the people having silence because of the problem. A lot of people were killed.
We blossom. Our loved ones gone, but never forgotten.
The fight for justice continues. In this memorial service, 72 seconds of silence, one for each victim of the Grenfell fire. 2 years have passed, but the emotion is still raw, as names of those who died were read aloud and remembered.
Jeremiah Dean, Zainab Dean,
Vincent Chijina, Fatima Afra Sahabi,
Amal Ahmadin, Amaya Tuchu Ahmadin.
Bereaved relatives, survivors,
It's very sad
and
that people lose their
community
lives
leaders
over
show respect and solidarity.
over cladding on a
It's not only
building.
a day for remembrance, but with frustration too, the lack of progress and change. Karim Mathili lost his uncle in the fire and now campaigns with Grenfell United.
We're demanding change, so we want the government to start listening to things that they have heard before Grenfell. These are concerns that have been made to the government before Grenfell even happened. In terms of building regulations, government ministers knew that there were issues not only surrounding the cladding, dangerous materials that were being put inside the buildings, but also buildings that didn't have sprinklers. Buildings that the fire doors weren't fit for purpose or just didn't work at all.
This urgent call for action shared by firefighters who warned there could be another catastrophic loss of life unless more buildings are made safe.
There are a lot of people still living at risk in high-rise tower blocks. Over 300 tower blocks around the country, thousands and thousands of people living at risk in these tower blocks. The government have made empty promises. Nothing has happened. The risk is still there, and you would have expected a government in this time, in this day and age, to fulfil their promises and to make safe dwellings for families in the 21st century.
Like the 14th day of every month since the Grenfell fire,
Put up with it, mate.
walk.
Yeah.
Thousands marched.
A lot of people have got to put up with this, and it's not nice.
Relatives and survivors,
There's Jeremy Corbyn in there.
Residents and political figures, including Labour's Jeremy Corbyn. This an opportunity to stand together and unite.
This is not only about paying tribute to the 72 people who died, this is also about coming together and showing strength, demonstrating to the wider public that people here are still fighting and demanding change.
With delays to the public inquiry and no criminal charges for a few years at least, justice may be a way off. But the people of Grenfell are standing strong. They say they won't give up the fight until people are safe in their homes, though a tragedy like Grenfell can never happen again. Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.
I mean, we're losing a lot of people in the UK with killing people and knife crime and gun crime and everything. It's not nice. People don't like it. But the thing is, there's a lot of silly people in this world that do silly things. So I'm just checking to see what's on YouTube and other things. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this short live stream. Well, it's going to be on YouTube later because I'm pre-recording this video, as you guys know. I used to go on live, but apparently you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on your phone. But on the PS4, when you're broadcasting on the PS3, you know Gato. The Xbox 360, the Xbox One, you need Twitch to stream. It's so stupid that lots of people could broadcast on the phone, but now they need just 1,000 subscribers on the phone to make it work. Or you just pre-record the videos. It's just exactly the same, but you're just pre-recording them. It depends what you're into. But anyway, thank you for joining this live stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, share these videos with friends, and I will be back in the next one. Thank you for joining me in this one. Peace out, guys. Peace.